Shared Spliff podcast.
Hey everybody, this is Cecil Queef telling y'all to check out YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. They got movies, short filmers, webisodes, videos, all for fee, horror, comedy, they scratch your itch, spelled with a PH. That's YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. Check it.
We now are the proud owners of a Canon 7D Mark II still and motion picture taking high quality film orchestra device.
Awesome.
Wait, so forgive me for like harping on it, but I've obviously, like, you know me well enough to know how intrigued I would be.
Anything that you want to.
Well,
somebody wants you to.
Ramis and Murray's like relationship and the complications therein and like that. They had differing goals about Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
And it made them like not
like each other at the end.
Was it hard to? Was the movie hard to make as a result of that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because
Bill Murray turned the movie, as in he was late to set on purpose, like without giving a damn and shit like that.
He was Phil Connors.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's
at the next level. He was just a dick about it because he didn't want to see the movie get made the way that it was going to be getting made, and he was just like, he was a child. He was being a baby.
I see how you do this.
I don't. What I'm about to say is going to sound like I'm condoning that mode of operating, which I'm not. But right. I do know, for example, that Eddie Murphy has in the past done that on certain movies.
I'm sure that
where he's like, where like
who's an actor has
like,
at one point or a time.
But specifically, these two cases are very similar because these are two of the funniest movie stars to ever live. And sometimes Eddie Murphy decides, I don't want to be funny in this one. Mm-hmm. Like Beverly Hills Cop 3 and Another 48 Hours and like that. Like, that's apparently what happens sometimes. John, I don't think Axel would do that or whatever, like that.
Totally.
And, which I could understand being like a mega star like that and being burnt out making a third Beverly Hills Cop movie. And being like, yeah, fucking whatever, which is not being a good sport, and it's not a good kind of work ethic thing. But like, I guess if there is a happy thing to take from the Bill Murray situation, it's that he eventually got to like have a great run, has gotten to have a great run since then of doing like, you know, kind of like more serious work that's a departure from like whackety schmackety, you know, like 80s Bill Murray and like that.
Yeah. You wanted to bring something else to the table.
Mm-hmm.
And that part just it made him sad. Sad movie.
That sounds super sad. But at the same time, and I sound at every turn like I'm condoning this kind of thing, but
we do not condone this kind of behavior. Anybody, especially not our actors.
If you're making a movie, be grateful and be business cautious and be a good sport and do what the project requires and like be Steve Carell basically is what I understand like that situation is like. Like if you're doing it, then but it's also that kind of ambition that keeps Bill Murray from becoming Chevy Chase. If you understand what I mean. Wait, you know what I mean about like like
you break it.
Like both Chevy and Bill Murray are both very funny, but Bill Murray was like, no, I don't want to just stay in this one tunnel and like that. Mm-hmm. And Chevy's like, no, fuck that. I'm staying in this tunnel forever.
This tunnel's great.
And I should always be the star, always, no matter how old or irrelevant I am.
Mm-hmm. That's a great way to describe Chevy Chase.
That's exactly what it
I
is.
really can't agree more.
You totally get it. Like, he's still funny on Community. He's like super funny.
No,
he's still
good.
got it.
Yeah, but like you said,
But
he's never come out of that comfort zone that he found when he found his quote unquote niche. He didn't try to see if he had other niches he could fit into.
But more importantly, he's
Pretty much.
like Chevy. But more importantly,
Kind about it.
No, it looks like it's somber. It doesn't look like
fuck,
it's
it looks like artillery. That thing.
that is what it is. That's what he's going to use to shoot each and every one of us multiple times.
But like sticking in a tunnel, that's one thing, and if you want to, you can do that. But
Yeah.
Chevy very
to each
famously is like a dick to like he never doesn't have a falling out with anyone that he works with, like that.
Except for a Community, I thought. Wasn't that a thing?
Well, Dan Harmon famously said he's worked longer with Chevy Chase than anyone else ever. But Chevy still was like, just kind of like negligent and would like walk off set, not necessarily in a huff, but just in like a just kind of a
lackadaisical kind of. I'm just gonna go over here for a minute because you guys are talking about something. It's like that's not very professional.
In a very I was born into money. My name is Cornelius.
Yes.
I'm gonna go do some coke in my trailer.
Do what I want.
Like that's all real. Like that's canon. It's canon 7D. That's.
Oh yeah, fucking blame Kevin for the
No, I should have just said.
Mercilessly plugging it. No problem.
It's
what everybody does.
I just meant canon as in like it's truth, like metaphorically,
It just works.
Yeah. I
Harvey Birdman the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
That's why I showed you that show.
Why do people not say Birdman? Like that's.
Oh, they do.
Okay, so
and that's technically how you should say it.
Because that's how they say
Birdman.
it.
Yeah. Because
it's better.
Supposed to be a last name.
It is better PR to say Harvey Birdman because it kind of implies what the premise is.
Yeah.
Whereas if you say Harvey Birdman,
except if you consider the fact that movie Birdman came out, which had absolutely next to nothing to do with Birdman, the character.
Yep.
And it's like, but that was totally a character.
Just like how the movie, this is a much less famous example, but it's an appropriate one.
I didn't like that movie.
Birdman?
Yeah, just say.
Was it because of the hype or what?
Kind of. Yeah.
I
was expecting more out of it.
Yeah.
And at the same time didn't know what to expect, so I was extra let down, I guess. If you can understand that.
That makes sense.
Right?
Because like you didn't even it's like well show you're like I don't know.
I set my expectations to a certain point. The fact that next to nothing that I would have expected out of the movie happened made me really, really disappointed in the movie. And the fact that it was so off subject of what I was thinking, not in a biased kind of like, oh, it should have been about this instead of what it was about. It's more like it didn't have to be about that. It could have been about a lot of other stuff.
Did you think it would be a more kind of festive Hollywood parody of someone who's who's on the outs?
It was a little dark for what it was like shown off as. You know what I mean? Like,
I can understand.
The trailer did a
I
good
haven't
job
even seen
at not
fooling
anybody into saying, "Oh, I just watched the movie. I don't have to go see the movie."
Yeah.
Like if you just watched the trailer and you were one of those people that firmly believes that you cannot watch a trailer without the movie being ruined on you, that was the movie to go see for you. Because you could watch the trailer all day and you still would be like blown away by the ending. And it was an incredible movie based off the fact that I had no idea what was going to happen and I was absolutely blown away by the ending. Not just by the ending, but by the end of the whole movie. I was completely, just absolutely, I was reconstructed. I really felt like a new person, and that's something that not every movie does. And I know it started sounding like I was going to bash that film, but I totally give it mad props for the fact that I didn't really like it. You know, even if I don't like it, it's fine. Like, the fact that I didn't like it is why I like it, I guess. I don't know how else to put it.
It's one of those, like, I hate you, but damn it, do I respect you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like you can not dig something, but still recognize it as good. That's exactly how I feel about Schindler's List. long fucking black and white, boring fucking self-important shit. I get that it's societally important, and it's a very unpopular, antagonistic viewpoint to express, to be like, hey, are you against the troops? No, I'm so for the troops. I want them to come home and be alive.
Yeah.
How about that?
Please.
Deal with that. Sucking on the knee. Yeah. But
Merciless plugging. Don't miss that. Don't forget to watch our other mini shows.
Also, while we're doing that, the Morning Woods.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Lick it, like it, whatever it is. Just comment below, let me know. I'm Jimmy Johns with energetic movie reviews. Yeah. No, I like him. He's fun. He's very festive and fun. Like, he's good at being an internet.
At least a third of who that is right there. Like,
wait, which thing? Of like Jimmy? You know who I'm talking about? Of course, yeah. You know Jimmy Johns?
Yeah.
He's got it down to his. Just like Ted Danson is like the quintessential sitcom actor that's like got that medium down pat. Jimmy Johns is like the quintessential like internet personality. It's like he fucking knows how to razzmatazz that shit. He knows exactly what he's doing. Mm-hmm. Like he, as far as like form of like how he does it. Yeah. Oh, and also the Morning Woods trailer does a spectacular job of not spoiling the movie. You watch it and you go, oh, that looks I got a flavor of the thing.
When I saw,
but you don't know what it is.
Yeah, no. When I saw the trailer for it, and then I ended up actually getting to see it, the whole thing, I was like, wow. And there's a good one to talk about because that just came out. How do you feel about the new It, even though you haven't seen it? How do you feel about it getting a reboot? Is a good way to re-ask that scene.
My feeling is
when you first heard about it getting rebooted, what was your initial response to that? And did it change since it's coming out?
I don't have a ton of emotional investment in the It remake. I have a very, and I'm not the only one, like I'm kind of following the herd on this of other people like in my age range. I have a very hands off the handlebars kind of a feeling about like, all right, I'm irrelevant, I'm old, they're not after my money. They're just trying to, like as I always say, make off with like young people's babysitting money with like, oh, what's this? This is such a new thing.
We're still the babysitters in their eyes, dude. We are. They made that for our demographic.
Yeah, they probably did. Like they had it with us in mind.
They made it for us so we could show our kids.
Yeah.
Their own version of what we got to grow up with.
Not unlike the Jason
so
Segel.
That we could experience some nostalgia, but so that it was up to date and it was pertinent to the time, so that our kids would be intrigued by it and hooked for it.
I'm very not personally interested in seeing the new movie because I've seen, the Harry Anderson like old school one. So it's like
you saw the right one.
I mean, I've
saw the original.
I've already,
as far as work,
I've already seen it. My brain can more easily metabolize going to see a play.
You saw Tim Curry.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put that. And even the person who played the new clown can't say that they weren't stoked because they watched Tim Curry first and they wanted to be Tim Curry.
Oh, dude, that's exactly how psyched. If you interview that
person, I can definitely I can put money down right now on that.
In my I'm sorry.
You don't take a part like that if you're not interested in it whatsoever.
Like I'm sorry to keep steering it back to this, but even my role in Morning Woods in my sick head that's the Tim Curry role. So I was like, like to me, like that's my role in Morning Woods is the Tim Curry role in my stupid deluded head. So I was like, that was like my version of that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I definitely could understand like getting to play something Tim Curry had played before in a remake and be like, oh yes, I'm gonna fucking put on his overcoat and fuck yeah, like just like go into the backyard and.
You're not the person who the camera is always behind. But you're the person who gets to be a joint is a lot more than not. Along with anybody who is the main antagonist in any film, basically.
But so as far as the It remake goes, I feel the same way, and it's just a very jaded, kind of like checked out viewpoint, but it is what my viewpoint truly is, that these remakes keep coming, and I kind of have like a vicarious enjoyment of the old TV movie through my sister, who's even more into horror than I am, and so you know, and we remember like, you better let the poor guy out, what hap, and like all that kind of shit, but like I don't need to see, because I've already seen the Tim Burton Willy Wonka and the Ghostbusters, the 2016 Ghostbusters remake, and these are just the corporate machine just wants to cynically just get your attention by just
They want to cater to our needs.
Yeah.
Like I said before, when
They want
describing
to.
all of it before.
Yeah.
While also raking in that same dough they've always been raking in from the babysitters.
They want to.
They want the babysitters' money, but they know they can get the babysitters' parents' money too.
Hands in both pockets on both sides of the aisles.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah.
Of people like over and under 21.
They are doing it shamelessly now.
Yeah.
Because of just how shameless the world has become.
Well, because it's
as
all
far
like
as that whole, I guess, metaphor you could say, but that really was.
I mean, lest we forget, like, you can get like rose-colored generation bias glasses on, but the truth is, it's always been about making money. Even the movies that I love and adore, like, oh, that movie when I was 7, or they were trying to get their hands in your pockets.
And they've always relied on the parents to pay for whatever the kids want.
Yeah,
they've always relied on that too. I'm not saying that hasn't been a thing. I'm just saying now it's so much more obvious. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
They're
yeah.
not hiding it anymore.
Same as Trump.
Because everything is on the internet now.
Yeah.
Everything is open. Everything is fucking free for all. You know, so they can't hide anymore anyway. So they're just like, well then, you know what? Fuck it. If they want to fucking try and blow up our spot, they won't have this fucking luxury anymore. At the same time, and then what are they gonna do? You know, and that's exactly why we're still where we are today, societally.
And evidently, it must still be working because they keep doing it. If it didn't make
on
money,
on a majority scale, yes, absolutely.
People are starting to fight back, and that's why
people are trying to fight back, and that's great. But at the same time,
but
they've already dealt with things like that before.
But that Ghostbusters remake lost its ass. It became like this martyr figure movie because the public decided that this particular movie.
Because it was a female cast instead of
there certainly is the misogyny
and that's
like
great,
aspect,
but it's the same thing. What do you call the opposite of misogyny? What's that?
Masculogeny.
Either way, that's what that is. And I'm not saying that I'm a fucking victim or anything here, but I can definitely feel like one sometimes, and it's not like that's a new feeling for.
But the problem is not the female cast. Like they're a very funny, talented cast. But the machine, yeah, I do. So it sounds like
I always have to say that stuff. I always have to say something.
Are you trying to wind me up and make me walk into a wall, or do we disagree?
Not necessarily, but if it happens, I'm gonna be that much happier with myself. So
do you disagree?
No, not full-hearted.
Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Leslie Jones, Kate McKinnon are.
First of all, I don't even know any of the names.
They're really funny. They're really talented and funny. You can see it in other things.
I'm really annoyed by the fat one, even though I liked her in Identity Thief. That was a great movie.
You got to see Bridesmaids if you haven't. Like, if you want to see, like, this is
why. I like
why.
the blonde one because she's cute and funny, and I like funny, cute girls, so that's like a win-win for her right there.
As I said to Jeremy recently.
But that's like a null and void vote for me because she's cute and funny, and like as long as anybody's cute and funny, I'll be like, yeah, they should have been in that movie. My best friend Ashley Gaffney, who lives in fucking Massachusetts. Hey, what's going on, Ashley?
Ashley Gaffney, you're cute and funny.
That goddamn movie. That's all I gotta say. She should have been that part. Period. She could have totally nailed that.
You should have been Holtzman, Ashley Gaffney.
Fucking A. For Ashley. And A for
Yay. Her name has your name has tintinabulation and everything. Your name rhymes with itself.
It's too deep. I know, too inside.
It's too much of a deep cut. It's so inside that it's between you and one person.
Exactly.
But we get it.
You
Like
might never even hear this, but God, man, bless you if you do. Actually.
well, now I'm
That's all I
compelled to
gotta
make
say.
it happen. Like if my memory,
don't worry.
if my memory retains
I
this,
will definitely make sure that you let me know when you.
we can just tag her in this, and then
Oh, I
yeah.
will.
Okay.
Ashley, you're in this.
Yay!
Surprise! Happy blowing up your spot.
And it might as well be her because no one else is going to be like we don't have Sepulchre band members or anyone else.
And hopefully I didn't disclose too much information there
About
as far
which-
as who she is and where she lives and stuff like that. Not like I gave out an address, but whatever. At the same time, hey,
Like we get to skate
I've
under.
lost enough friends lately. What's one more, huh?
It's not
kidding.
the, it's,
Don't leave me.
it's not the same as saying her name and number on 60 Minutes or something or
Mhm.
CNN. Like it's Scared Spliff, and it now has more episodes than subscribers, so we're fine. That's fine.
Or stop it. Or whatever you do. Just so I can understand.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Only especially.
I actually was
We're
done.
we're the meat and potatoes
I-
of this operation right now.
I-
we just been recording.
I actually
Oh, okay.
I actually
I
was
thought we were doing
Ooh, wait, did you stop it yet?
not yet.
Okay, good. We're also unboxing some Frosted Flakes as we speak. This has
Yay!
been the first
Frosted
segment.
Flakes, the new upcoming sponsor of Scared Split Podcast. Cha cha cha
This has been
cha.
the first segment of today's Scared
But
Split.
But we had actually met our quota for the day, and then you said you wanted to record the unveiling of the unwrapping of the camera, so I turned it back on. Like so, we've
okay.
met like our content. Like
Cool, perfect.
so
So we got
item
two
5 or whatever it is
podcasts.
for today, we've done it. We've done it already.
Perfect.
Okay.
We could do more.
But we didn't spend
obviously.
10 minutes talking about what we should talk about instead of.
I mean,
Because
we still
we're-
need to technically
we
do
got
one
it.
that I like pretend to show you the fucking pictures of my grandmother all over again, so that I can give you that phone to get that footage off of as far as the pictures.
With the aura in them
Yeah,
of like
to
supernatural aura.
Yeah. And then, like, have like at least a segment of said podcast.
I mean,
about that.
the
And
thing
have
is-
time that we can do that. It's not like
The thing is, we never need to do the real Housewives of New Jersey shit where we like ladies, let's take it back. Your hair's looking great,
yeah.
and now argue and go. Like we don't need to do that because
No, exactly.
like just whatever we do or say
I
is
would
whatever it
literally
is.
say exactly that while it was recording. Just be like, we're gonna act like this is the first time I'm showing them these things, like just
That would
to
be a
give
fun meta way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And then that way you guys can be like, oh wow, cool, and then you can bring up all the stuff that you opened my eyes to.
Arizona, Arizona. But all they had to say was big bag of swag. Arizona, 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 Arizona. Was smoked a little bit, it took a while. Arizona, 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 Arizona. What happened an hour later? Illegal smile. Arizona, 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 Arizona.
Why smoke that shit until my eyes they bled. When I ran out of that bag, man, I about lost my head. I scraped and scraped my phone until I had a black ball. I lived that motherfucker rob. It was a goddamn free for all. I'm talking about the swag with Arizona. Oh yeah, Arizona, Arizona, swag with Arizona. In my soul, in my soul, in my soul, in your soul. Arizona, Arizona, Arizona.
The swag we present is the motherfucking shit.
Arizona, 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 Arizona.
Well, after a while, you know I needed some more.
Arizona, 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 Arizona.
When it comes to resin, I'm a swag with home.
Arizona, 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 Arizona. Why give me another hit? Oh, that $10 shit. I just can't get enough. I wanna get fucking loud. Well, my lungs they hurt. The shit tastes like dirt. I just can't get my fix. I wanna go fucking berserk. I'm talking about the swag with Arizona. Oh yeah, Arizona, Arizona, Arizona. Swag with Arizona. In my soul, in my soul, in my soul, in your soul. I'm out.
Hey everybody, this is Cecil Queef telling y'all to check out YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. They got movies, short filmers, webisodes, videos, all for fee. Horror, comedy, they scratch your itch, spelled with a PH. That's YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. Check it